one of the biggest questions that I get when I do love readings for women, they ask me all the time, Harley, why doesn't he take me seriously? What do I need to do to get him to take me seriously? So I'll list out the things that I think are the reason why the guy you are dating, the guy you're seeing, the guy you're in a relationship most likely doesn't take you seriously. It's the same psychology when you're talking about children, and I'm not trying to compare men to children, but it's the same thing. Like, let's say you have a child and you tell this child, if you don't come in at this time, then you're going to have these consequences. So let's say you have a teenager and you say, hey, you're supposed to be in by 10:30. And if you don't come in by 10:30, then you're going to be grounded for a week, right? Let's say they come in at 11 o'clock one night and you're like, well, I'll let you get away with it this time, right? And then they do it again. And then the next time you let them get away with it, they're going to stop taking you seriously. They're going to realize that they can get away with not coming in during curfew and you're not going to punish them. So it's the same type of psychology when you're talking about the guys that you're dating and interacting with. So number one, accepting the same old treatment, even though you've made it very clear to this person that you do not want that anymore. So let's say you are dealing with a guy who only Netflix and chills, and you have expressed to this guy, hey, I would like more fancy dates. I would like to go out on dinner. I would like more effort from you. But yet every time they call and say, well, let's just Netflix and chill. We'll do something next time. Or next time we'll do this. Or, I've been really looking at places, but I haven't really figured anything out. Let's still just Netflix and chill in the meantime. And you're just like, okay, I'll accept that. That's showing this person that you don't really take yourself seriously, because if you did, you would turn down that date. Not only would you turn down that date, but you would have another date lined up with someone who actually has no problem putting in those efforts, especially when you didn't even need to ask. Like, there are people out there that will do the things that you are asking them to do, or just do them because they are someone who likes to take people out on dates. Find a guy who likes to go out on dates. Find a guy who understands the effort that you're wanting, okay? Instead of begging this guy who's clearly only thinking about Netflix and chilling, or something really mid that you're not into. So that could be one of the reasons why, is because even though you're saying you want one thing, you're accepting less. So that tells the person that's giving it to you, hey, you're okay with this. You really don't want that. You're really not willing to stand on business behind it. Second thing, so when you cut someone off because you're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm tired of this same treatment. I'm tired of you using me. I'm tired of being taken advantage of. But then in the next breath, they are gone for 2 weeks. Oh, I miss them. And you take them back. So taking this person back every time they come back, not putting your foot down, letting them spin the block whenever they want, that is a sign of you not taking yourself seriously. So of course, this person in turn does not take you seriously. They know that, yeah, you're going to be mad at me for a couple weeks, a month, 3 months. But if I let enough time go past, you'll miss me enough that you'll just take me back and forget everything that I did. That is a sign of you having weak boundaries. That is a sign of you not valuing yourself. That is a sign of letting this person know, hey, I am desperate enough or lonely enough that I'll take you back no matter what you do. And all you have to do is just go live your life for a couple months, leave me by myself, and I'll miss you enough to take you back. This person shouldn't even be able to get in contact with you that easy if this is someone that you are trying to really get rid of and stand on business. Or if you're really trying to teach them a lesson, it should not be just so easy for this person to come back. Maybe the first time you give them a second chance, completely understandable. But when you've taken somebody back time and time again, they know you're not serious. They know you're not going to stand on business, and they're going to continue to do whatever it is that you didn't like. Another way that they know, especially in the dating phase, is when you're always available. Even when you're in a relationship stage, if you're always available to this person, they know that you have nothing going on outside of the relationship. They know that they have a lot more wiggle room to get away with things because you are so invested in them that you're not looking to anyone else to get your needs met. You're not looking to anyone else to date. So they're saying, hey, since you're so invested in me, I know that I got you right where I want you, so I can take my time. Okay, I see a lot of women when I'm in these sessions that are dating one person, and they're wondering why that one person is so cavalier about it, why they're so calm, cool, and collected. And that's because they don't feel any pressure. They're like, I know you're going to be there when I'm ready. So, I know you're not out talking to anyone else or entertaining anyone else that could be putting more and more pressure. Because what you could be doing is dating one guy that you really like, and then dating another guy who you kind of like and you're getting to know, or dating someone else. Now, I'm not saying sleeping with all these guys. I have to keep reiterating that because for some reason, when I say dating multiple people, people always, oh, that's nasty. What is so nasty about it? What is so nasty about seeing what's out there? What is so nasty about seeing other options? Okay. That lets the person that you're dating know that, hey, if I don't step up and give you the commitment and the effort that you want, you have no problem going to get your needs met elsewhere. This tells the person that you're dating that you're not someone who just sits around and lets life happen. You go out and make things happen for yourself. So that is why the person will start taking you more seriously, because they know, hey, I don't have an unlimited amount of time with this person. I don't have an unlimited amount of time to twiddle my thumbs and take my time toward commitment. If I want to lock this person down, I need to lock them down now, because if I don't, someone else will. And last but not least, another thing I've noticed that some of my clients struggle with is being too accommodating, okay? Being way too accommodating. If you don't like something, speak up about it, okay? Really speak up about it. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be aggressive. You can just gently let this person know that, hey, that's not something that I want to do, or that's not something that I'm down for, or I would like this. I would prefer this. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying be difficult on purpose and just make the situation hard, but if you know that something is not up to your standards, if it's not something that you would really like to do, then you need to speak up about it. Someone's like, hey, our first date, I would like to cook for you back at my apartment. And you're like, you really don't want that. You really want to go out, or you don't even feel comfortable going back to this person's place because you don't know them like that. Say that. Don't be like, well, okay, just for you, because what else are you going to be willing to put to the side? What else do you not like? So let's say you don't like a certain music. You don't like a certain crowd, and this person wants to go out on this date, and you're going to be miserable the whole night just because you want to be around this person, just because you're willing to put your needs aside to accommodate this person all the time. So make sure that you're sticking up for yourself and be a little bit disagreeable sometimes. Sometimes you say, hey, that's not what I wanted, or this is what I specifically asked for, and stop being so accommodating. For instance, if somebody's constantly late to your dates, if they're asking you out on these dates and they're constantly 15, 20 minutes late, get up and leave. Get up and leave that date, or go to the bar and find someone else who will, spend time with you instead of waiting on this person who doesn't value your time. Someone constantly rescheduling on you. Stop being so accommodating. You can't make the first 2 or 3 dates, and there doesn't need to be a fourth. There doesn't need to be a fourth time of you letting me down. Stop being so accommodating. How many excuses are you going to take till you realize, hey, this person just doesn't value my time, or this person's just not serious about taking me out on this date? Start speaking up for yourself when you feel like things aren't fair, when you feel like you're not being treated the way that you want. And I feel like you will start being taken more seriously in your dating life. You'll start to see more results, and you will start seeing a lot more committal energy coming towards you, because those people that you're going to be connecting with are people who are going to be putting that effort in. Okay.